your brand a little more, share your brand a little more, we are actually going to be highlighting 122 authors from around the world. Opportunity for you to be interviewed on our podcast, which is streamed live through StreamYard on Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And then it's distributed across various podcast platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, um, Dasher, Dazer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and a couple of more. Spotify, I think, is another one. But give you an opportunity to share your brand, talk about your books, talk about the things that you're doing, get people interested in following and supporting the things that you're doing. You also will be featured on our blog. If you've not had an opportunity to check out some of those interviews, I want you to go over to iHeart.com/122 authors from around the world, and it says aspiring authors. You can actually Google iHeart 122 authors from around the world, and it should come up. If you are following me on Facebook or Instagram, the link will be posted in the comment section. So if you guys want to copy and paste that link, you can copy and paste that link and share it in your network. If you know an author that may be interested in being a part of anything that we're doing on the platform, and again, I have to highlight and let people know that because we are African American authors platform does not mean that we only focus on African American authors. We do not discriminate. We give everybody the opportunity to be a part of what we're doing. Um, we give everybody opportunity to be a part of what we're doing, but I do have to make everybody aware that our main focus is African American authors. Again, that was the whole reason why I founded the organization AALAC, was to bring awareness to African American authors around the world. And Aspiring Authors Magazine was just birthed out of um, having AALAC and trying to find another avenue and another way to promote the authors and to bring awareness to the authors. So in 2020, in the midst of the pandemic, God opened the door for me to be able to create this magazine. And not only did He open the door for me to be able to create the magazine, but we were able to establish the magazine in South Africa. The editor in chief was none other than Pulani. She's out of Africa. She's never been to America. So we had never had the opportunity to meet each other in person. We did everything virtually. And I thank her so much for all that she has done for the magazine and what she's done for me. Because when nobody else wanted to show me how to do the magazine, she showed me how to do the magazine. She poured into me from across the seas, and I'm forever grateful for her and what she's done for Aspiring Authors Magazine and for the Queen of Collaborations. So shout out to Pulani. We are forever grateful over here at Aspiring Authors Magazine for what you have done. Um, Again, if you are interested in being a part of this book, you have until Sunday to submit your affirmations. There's only a fee of $7.77. I've shared examples of what your affirmation would look like inside of the book. So if you go over to my page, you can see some examples of what the affirmations will look like inside of the book. And you're more than welcome to submit more than one affirmation. There's 777 per entry. And again, we are looking for 100 affirmations. So if you're out there and you want an opportunity to be a part of that, please jump on board. We also, if you are an author and you are from South Carolina or North Carolina, we're going to be doing a special edition of the magazine to highlight you in December. We are looking to highlight 100 authors from South Carolina and North Carolina. So if you are from South Carolina or North Carolina and you're an author and you're on this platform, please reach out to me and see how you can get your spot. Again, we're going to be highlighting 100 authors in this special edition that will drop in December. For those that are domestic violence survivors, and if you are an author out of the UK or out of the Europe area and you would like to be featured inside of the magazine for the month of October. October is Black History Month in the European countries. They honor Black history, African descendants during the month of October. So if you are an author, please connect with me so that we can get you featured inside of this magazine. Good morning, Wendell. Good morning, Keith. Good morning, Minister Robert. I pray that you guys are doing great. Thank you for jumping on. Wendell, I am here. I'm actually here in your area. So reach out. Maybe we can do lunch before I leave. Reach out to me. Maybe we can get together before I leave. But again, y'all, please, if you have not signed up to be a part of the 122 authors that are being featured for 2022, make sure that you grab your spot, because I'm excited about what's going to take place in 2023. We're going to be doing a lot of amazing things. Myself, along with Dr. LaTracy, who is the CEO of Black Authors Rock, and Coach Deborah Franklin, who is the CEO of Church Girl Media. We're going to be partnering and doing some things in 2023, and I am excited about the doors that God has opened and the things that he's laid on our heart to bring forth to the people, to continue to educate, empower, and encourage everyone to walk in their purpose. Good morning, Miss Williams. I pray that your day is blessed, and thank you for stopping by. Again, if you guys know authors, or if you know aspiring authors, please share the platform with them, because you never know what somebody may need or who on the platform may be able to assist you guys. And if you have a platform that you would like to showcase, y'all know I'm the queen of collaboration, not because I like to be quiet and I like to hold stuff in. I'm the queen of collaboration because I like to share. I like to promote. I like to network. I like to partner. If I leave here today, I can't take none of this stuff that I have gained with me. So when I lay down at nighttime, or lay down whenever I lay down, because y'all, I ain't been to sleep. When I lay down, I want to lay down empty. Because when I lay down, I want him to fill me up so that I can go back out and to walk this journey that I've been purposed for. We didn't get dropped out of the sky. And I want people to know that they have purpose. Jeremiah 29:11 said he had a plan for us, to prosper us, for us to be in good health, for us to have hope in the future. His word is not going to return to him void. But we can't sit and wait for stuff to fall out the sky, because it's not going to happen. The word tells us that there's nothing new under the sun. So everything that we need is already here. It's already in you. You got to tap into that's in you. I'm reminded of Genesis 2:7. He said he breathed the breath of life into us. So when he breathed that one breath into us, every morning that you wake up, it gives you another opportunity. He extended that grace and that mercy one more time, giving you another opportunity to impact lives, to touch somebody's life. Don't think that you're here by mistake, that you're stopping by, that you're hearing this. Y'all, this was preordained before we was even conceived in our mother's womb. He knew that this day was going to come, and that we all was going to meet at this point in time, or whenever you hear this message. He knew that this message was going to come forth and that you would hear it, because you would need to be reminded of whatever it was that maybe you may be going through. But I thank God. I thank him for this journey. I thank him for trials, tests, and tribulations, because without that, I wouldn't even be able to do the things that I'm doing right now. None of us would be able to do the things that I'm doing right now. So I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the little things. Yeah, I just have to share this. I'm just reminded because I was in the shower on yesterday and I was rubbing my leg, and for those that know me and follow me, they know that I was shot point blank range with a sawed-off shotgun. So you know a shotgun has pellets. So when I was shot, the pellets spread it, and I was beginning to feel those fragments in my leg. But the doctors and stuff say they can't see, they don't see nothing, and they can't feel nothing, and that nothing is wrong with me. But I know that it was nothing but the grace of God. And it was by his mercy that I'm able to do the things that I'm doing. Because the doctors didn't even think I was going to walk, y'all. But the God that I serve allowed me to walk out that hospital within 3 days, allowed me to walk within 6 hours of having surgery. Without no physical therapy, without no occupational therapy, without no home nurse, no nothing. So I'm just reminded on today how good he is. And that I know that this journey, everything that we face, is not always just for us, but it's for that person that we're going to come in contact with. That person that need to see how you overcame. Understand that you have power because he has positioned you to be an overcomer by being a willing vessel to educate, empower, and encourage others through your resilience. That will and a will that will not let you quit. That will that would not let you give up. That will that told you to press on. That will that allowed you to wake up this morning. So I'm just grateful on this morning, and I thank you guys. Yeah, sometimes you just wonder if anything that you're doing is making a difference, it's impacting. Is it worth going on? But y'all, I'm just reminded that I want to run on and see what the end is going to be, because I tell you, in the midst of being locked out of my account, though, for 3 or 4 days, I was locked out of my Facebook account. And Facebook was telling me I wasn't who I was, and I was sending my ID, and I was doing everything to verify. You can't tell me who I am. I know who I am. I got videos on here. You go look at my videos. You see who I am. I'm not a fake person. I'm not fake. You look at the videos. You look at the ID. I look like who I am on my ID. So I had to go back and forth with them, and they finally loosed my account. But I tell you, the enemy has truly been busy. That's why you have to know who you are. And you have to know that you're called to this. You're called to this season. Because you could have gave up, but you didn't give up. The enemy didn't want you to get here, but you're here. Don't sit down on God. He's given us so much. Like, so many of us have so many trials, tests, and tribulations that we've been through, those testimonies. And we sit on them. Y'all, he's given us gifts. Like the scriptures say, he gives some of us 1, 2, 3, 4. How many other gifts he's given us? You got to use those gifts. We can't sit on, and I know a lot of us, we've been in prayer, we've been fasting, and we've been waiting for God to move. We've been waiting for things to manifest in our lives. But while you wait, what are you doing? What are you doing through the wait? What are you doing through the process? Because we say we trust in the process. But what are you doing while you trust the process? Are you sowing into somebody else that you're wishing for? Or that you're believing him for? And then I seen something the other day. They was talking about faith. We have faith. A lot of us have faith. But do you actually believe that he's going to do what he said he's going to do? We say we have faith, but do you believe it? Do you believe he's already done what he said he's going to do? God standing on his word. I will not be moved. I don't care what it looked like in the natural. I don't care what it looked like in the natural. Hey, Mr. Roberts. Hey, Overseer Tamala. How are you today? Yes, the devil is a liar. And ain't no truth in him. He said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Amen. Thank you guys for jumping on. Again, I'm trying to get individuals to get signed up to be a part of 122 authors that's being showcased around the world. You get an opportunity to be featured on our podcast, which airs on various platforms. iHeart is one of the major platforms, speaker.com, Google Podcasts, and various platforms. Also, you will be featured on our blog, and of course, whatever other things that come along with being a part of the family. AALAC and Aspiring Authors Magazine, over here, we are the L3 movement. And that is learn, love, lead. That's how we operate over here, because we don't think we above nobody. We always students. We're always willing to learn, and we lead by love. We figured it out. We figured out that love covers a multitude of sin, and that love draws, and that we can't be who we are if we're not moving in love, because that's on the inside of you, it always come out. The truth always come out. So if anything else besides love is in you, it's going to come forth. And if you are truly healed, then you won't allow those hindrances to cause you to have an ego that causes an attitude that moves you out of love. So allow yourself to heal. Stop the hindrance from keeping you in that ego, thinking that you are somebody when you're not. Move yourself out of the way and allow him to be. Allow yourself to be healed. That's what we're doing this morning. That's what we're doing this morning. And I need y'all to share this out. If y'all would share this out. I need some engagement this morning, because I need people to sign up for this 122. Y'all look, this is book 1. 402 pages. We have 138 ladies that shared affirmations. Look, they share affirmations inside of this book. But this year, we did it totally different. We went into 121 days of prayer. We opened it up for men. So we had some men that joined us. Shout out to Keith West, Troy Reed, Irvin Middleton, and I think that was it. That joined us for 5 a.m. prayer. Shout out to them. Thank you. They will be part of the book. We actually had 21 individuals that shared inside of the prayer group. We prayed every morning at 5 a.m. for 121 days. Some prayed one day, some prayed 2 days, some prayed every day, some are still praying. Overseer Tamala, them are still, they still praying at 5 a.m. Right now, I am not currently in prayer. I'm praying in my own time, but I'm not doing the 5 a.m. prayer because I'm doing school right now and got a lot of other stuff going on. And I have to be, when I'm in prayer and interceding, I have to be focused, and that has to be my main thing. I can't be all over the place when I'm interceding. I have to be there, and I have to be focused. So I had to step away for a minute while I allow some of these things to pass, so that I can get my mind and my spirit back in prayer mode, so that I can go back into prayer. I'm going back into prayer with the Women on the Wall starting September the 1st. I will be in prayer with them as they're on this journey. So if you have someone that is incarcerated and you're looking to help bring them home, I definitely want you to connect with author Pamela J. Hayes. She's the CEO and founder of The Wall magazine. And she is going to be hosting this prayer group. I'm just going to be helping her run it. But again, if you have someone that is incarcerated and in need of prayer, you're believing and trusting that they're going to be released, please join us in prayer. If you want to add them to the prayer list, please reach out to myself or Pamela J. Hayes, or you can just go over to the Wall magazine and send them a message and let them know that you heard this on one of my podcasts or lives, and that you wanted to sign up for prayer. Again, author Pamela J. Hayes is the person that's going to be in charge of this. She is on Facebook. She's on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. So you can find her as author Pamela J. Hayes. A Book in a Dream is also her brand. It's called A Book in a Dream. So you can look up author Pamela J. Hayes, A Book in a Dream. I think her website is abookinadream.com. So you can go over, check her out, connect with her. And if you have someone that's incarcerated, make sure that you reach out so that we can get them added to the prayer list. Because we believe in that some of these people that are wrongfully and overly incarcerated are going to be coming home next year. So with that being said, I think that's all I had for this morning. Of course, y'all know I'll be back on in a couple of hours if there's anything that came up. Of course, if you guys have any questions or any comments or anything that you would like to share, please post. If you have any questions for me, or if you would like to sign up to be a part of something that I've spoken about and you need more information, or if you just want to sign up, just hit me up in my messenger. I'm going to be around social media. Y'all, I may not be on here. I have some homework and I have to go to tutoring this morning. But I'm going to be online, but I just may not be readily available. But if y'all message me, I'll get the notification and I'll get back to you guys. But definitely, Overseer, get signed up. I basically just need your bio, your media kit, your pictures, and I need you to pick your date. All interviews are held on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. They're done every hour on the hour. So simply just inbox me, direct message me to see what days and times are still available. Because, again, there are some people that have signed up. So I just have to make sure that the times that you select are available. If you inbox me, if you would send me 3 possible dates that you would like, then that way I can just go ahead and book one for you. We don't have to keep going back and forth in case one date is booked. I have your first preference, your second, and your third preference. So whichever one is available first, I will sign you up for that date. So again, if you want to join the 122 authors that are being showcased, we have a group, and it's called Aspiring Authors, 122 Authors Around the World. Please go over, join that group so that you can get to know some of the other authors. That group is where we're going to be sharing promos. We're going to be sharing opportunities for you to be featured, not just stuff that's going to be taking place on this platform, but every opportunity that is presented to me will be presented to those that are inside of this group. My whole objective for 2023 is to promote every single one of those 122 authors that sign up to be a part of that particular campaign. So please, if you're not signed up, go ahead and get signed up. It's only $13.33. You're going to be able to be featured for a whole year on the blog, plus whatever months is going up to now. So you got the rest of September, October, November, and December. And then you got an entire year that you will be featured and highlighted on the blog. Now you tell me, where can you go and get a blog feature for $13.33 that's going to highlight you for an entire year plus those 4 months? And that's just one blog. But you don't just get a blog. You get the blog feature, and then you get an interview with me, the Queen. And then, of course, I'm going to share your interview across all of my platforms. And then, of course, when opportunities come to be shared on other platforms, y'all know I'm attached to Black Authors Rock Community, Dr. LaTracy, and I'm attached to Coach Deborah of the CEO, the Church Girl CEO Media. And those are just 2 of the people that I'm connected to. We have a whole array of collaborating partners. We partner with Swag Her magazine. I'm always referring people to them because they are an amazing magazine that's been in existence for over 10 years. And they do an amazing job of promoting. They do some things that I'm not able to do. And I always send people over to them. So definitely want you guys to check them out. They can provide some opportunities that I can't, and I want you to be a part of them. And they do. They're reciprocal. They return the favor. They send people to me. So this is what we do over here. So you may end up on several platforms just by signing up to be a part of the 122 authors. Those that are a part of the family, they know, like Overseer Tamala, Window, Keith, they know how we do over here. If somebody presents something to me, I present it to everybody. Right now, I'm sitting on a panel with Overseer Tamala, Dr. Kimberly, Arthur Black Diamond, and Hezekiah Morris. Referred all of them to a Real Bravo network. This is what we do. And we're over there. We've been on this panel for, I think, going on a month. We're going on almost 3 months. We've been over there sharing and lifting up this network and giving our perspective on his image, her image, and our image. So yes, I am definitely honored to be able that people think enough of the things that I do to include me in the things that they do. And when they include me, I include the people that support the platform. So if you're over here on the platform and you're just sitting here and not using your gifts and not using your talents, I want to encourage you today to stop sitting down on your gifts, because there are opportunities out here, but you just have to get up and present yourself. If people don't know who you are and they don't know what you do, then how can they ask for your services? Or how can they refer you to somebody or recommend you to somebody if they do not know who you are? Y'all, it's about staying relevant. A lot of us, we be on all these social media platforms, and all we doing is just sharing a book. But who are you relating to? Who are you engaging with? Who are you conversating with? I've had so many people tell me that if I printed a blank book, that they would still buy my book, just because of who I am. And that's what we all need, that presence. We need everybody that we come. No, everybody may not like me. Everybody may not support what I do. But the ones that I connect to, the ones that I relate to, those are the ones that I want to constantly pour into and want to be able to bring relevant content to them and relevant things to them, things that they need, things that can help take them to the next level. Because we over here, we're always about educating, empower, and encouraging. And if I see that you have a gift or a talent, and if I can help you tap into it to help you go to the next level, y'all, I'm all for it. I open up the platform for those that want to podcast. Those that are interested in starting your own podcast. I made it known several times. Past Overseer Tamala, Hezekiah Morris, and myself, we are willing to teach you. We were wanting to do some master classes to help people start their own podcast, because this is what we do. Overseer Tamala is an amazing instructor. She is an educator, and this is what she do. She can help us with the structure, and she does podcasts, and she hosts a Sunday morning show. We all do various things in our own lane, in our different rights, but we're able to come together and pull off each other, because there are some areas that I'm weak in that they're stronger in. And they can lift me up in those areas. In those areas where I'm strong and they're weak, I can lift them up. Y'all, we have to be helpmates one to another. That's our purpose. But I know I've been on here for a minute, and I don't want to just keep going on and on. But I just want you guys to think about it. We have these books. Y'all, it's not the books that's going to sell. It's you and your brand, because you are your brand. We can't just be posting books on social media. Start a group. Start you a group. Talk about your book. Engage with your readers. Engage with those that follow you. Find out what it is that why they follow you. And engage with them. I have these books here, so I'm gonna show y'all. This is what I do. I'm over here working on right now. I am working on the 122 days of prayer, book 2. And again, y'all, we need affirmations. So if you're out there and you are not attached to this book project today, get attached. Share your affirmations. Somebody is waiting to hear from you. And I'm sure this is not the first time that you've heard this. It can be one word up to 25 words. It can be a one word, or it can be a phrase. Submit your affirmations. You also get to submit a 50-word or less bio and a picture of yourself. I've included, let me show y'all what I'm going to show y'all exactly what you'll get if you decide to be a part of it. This is what your affirmation entry inside of the book will look like. You have a of Evangelist Kiwana, who wrote this affirmation. Her affirmation is above her. She also used a scripture, so her scripture is in. There is a brief bio of her, just briefly tells a little bit about her, and this would go inside the book. And she submitted 2 affirmations. You can submit how many affirmations you like. We will only feature 365 affirmations, but you can submit how many you like. They're $7.77. We are in need of 100 affirmations. So if you're out there and you would like to be a part, please submit your affirmation. You can also submit a contact link if you want individuals to connect with you. You can include that inside of your 50-word or less bio. And I think that is it, y'all. Just want y'all to get connected and to get involved in the things that we have going on. I want to share this testimony that was sent to me. I asked a couple people to share about the platform. And this amazing author said this testimony. I'm going to share it with you guys really quick.
Yeah, hello. I just want to take this time to give a shout out to the Queen of Collaboration, Queen Angela. She was one of the first people who gave me the opportunity to relate to the people what I was trying to do. Movement I was making. It was just a thought. I wasn't even really sure about myself. She kind of put that battery in my back and gave me the confidence. That was before I started. It's around, I guess, September, October. But now I'm about 6 books deep. 5,000 books later. 5,000 books sold. I'm working on film now. Man, it's crazy. You the best, Angela. The Queen of Collaboration. Support her movement. She's the best. Hope she do for y'all what she did for me. Peace.
And I want to thank that amazing author for sharing that testimony. Sometimes you think that is what you're doing. And I get emotional, y'all, because this is a passion for me. This is a passion. It's not a job. It's not a requirement. Every day that I wake up, I just want God to use me. Because when I was laying on my bed of affliction, I just wanted to get up. I just wanted to get up and be able to walk. Just wanted to get up and be able to share the goodness of God. And He allowed me. He allowed me through books to be able to do that. And I used to tell people all the time when they came on the platform, I didn't know they was going to evolve to this and that God was going to show Himself mightily in my life. But it has. And I used to tell people all the time that it's more than books. It's more than books. And He has reminded me over and over that it's more than books, that He shall get the glory. So that I try to do everything in my power to allow Him to shine through me and through my platform. So I'm just grateful and I'm just honored and I'm just humbled to have so many great people in my circle. Because it takes a lot to be a leader. It takes a lot. And people don't understand sometimes what it takes. But I'm grateful. And I'm thankful for the many people that God has allowed me to come in contact with. And that allowed me to be in their midst. All those that pour in me on a constant basis. Those that keep me lifted in prayer. Those that are my right arm and my left arm. Those that have my back. And those that allow me to ride on their back. I thank you. I thank you for allowing God to use you in my life. And I thank Him daily for each and every one of you. And you know exactly who you are. And I thank God for you. But I'm just humbled this morning. I'm just thankful this morning. I pray that your day is blessed beyond what you can see in the natural. I pray that your weekend is awesome. I pray that God open doors for you that you couldn't even imagine being open. That He just blow your mind on this weekend. I love you guys. And I pray that your weekend is blessed beyond what you can see. If anything that I've shared with you on today have blessed you in any way, I want you to share this broadcast. And please, if you would, if you are my friend and you're on my page and you see those posts, please just share them. Just share them for me if you would. Share them out, like them. I truly would appreciate it. Y'all, I'm the queen of collaboration, Angela Thomas Smith. I'm the founder of AALAC and Aspiring Authors Magazine. My whole desire is to bridge the gap between brown authors all over this world and to touch on topics that's affecting our brown community that people don't want to talk about, things that they brush under the rug. I want you guys to know that I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Be blessed.